They had it all: private jets, gold-plated mansions, and million-dollar trailers on set. For years, these celebrities lived like royalty, until it all came crashing down. One day, the cameras were flashing for their arrivals. The next, it was the repo trucks pulling up. Tabloids screamed, "Bankrupt! Broke!" Stars who once earned fortunes now drowning in debt. But how does that even happen? How can someone with endless fame, massive wealth, and fans worldwide lose everything, and one of them rack up $9 billion in debt? Yes, billion with a B. That's more than what some entire nations owe. And no, we're not talking about failed apps or unknown CEOs. These were Grammy winners, Oscar legends, chart toppers, icons at their peak, and suddenly, gone. Fame didn't protect them. And the money? It vanished faster than it arrived. You'd think celebrity means security, but for these 5 stars, it meant bigger risks, bigger spending, and a devastating fall. From limos to lawsuits, from red carpets to red notices. And just wait till the end, because one story is so unbelievable, you might never see fame the same way again. This is 5 celebrities who lost it all. And number 1 will leave you speechless. Nicolas Cage once ruled the top of Hollywood. An Oscar winner, a box office legend, with over $150 million earned from hit films. But then it all started to vanish. He bought 15 homes, including a haunted mansion and even European castles. He spent millions on a dinosaur skull, a private island, and a pet octopus, claiming it helped him improve his acting. At one point, Cage owed the IRS $6.3 million in back taxes. To cover it, he sold everything: rare comics, yachts, luxury properties. But here's what shocked people: he never filed for bankruptcy. Instead, he accepted every role offered. Over 30 movies in just 10 years. Critics laughed, memes exploded, but Cage didn't stop. He blamed bad financial advisors. Others pointed to his chaotic spending. Oh, and he also bought a pyramid-shaped tomb. Yes, for himself. But if Cage lost $150 million, who was the one that lost billions? 50 Cent wasn't just a rapper. He was a full-blown business mogul, with massive deals from vitamin water, chart-topping albums, and TV hits. By 2010, his net worth soared to $150 million. But then in 2015, everything changed. He shocked the world by filing for bankruptcy, revealing debts over $32 million, including a $7 million payout from a leaked private video lawsuit. Yet on Instagram, he was still flashing, literally, smiling with stacks of cash, spelling out BROKE using $100 bills. Fans were left wondering, was he really broke or just putting on a show? Here's the twist. 50 said the filing was just a smart legal move to protect what he had. Some fans believed it. Others called it a scam. The media had a field day joking. 50 Cent's left. He eventually made a comeback, producing hit shows like Power. But not everyone bounces back. Because the next celeb, she didn't fake broke. She actually lost everything. Twice. Toni Braxton once stood at the top of the charts, with multiple Grammys, platinum albums, and a voice powerful enough to fill arenas. But in 1998, fans were stunned when she filed for bankruptcy. And then again, in 2010. She later told Oprah, "I blame myself. I was ashamed." Despite selling over $170 million worth of music, her first royalty check? Just $1,972. Her contract forced her to pay for clothing, travel, staff, all out of her own pocket. Then things got worse. Health problems, forced show cancellations in 2010, leading to lawsuits and another financial collapse. She lost homes, jewelry, even a piano gifted by Prince. Toni blamed the music industry. Critics claimed she simply didn't read the fine print. She eventually found her way back through reality TV, starring in Braxton Family Values. Her story was painful, but not the wildest. Because up next, a man who bought an entire town and still went broke. In 1989, actress Kim Basinger did something few could imagine. She bought an entire town. She paid $20 million for Brazelton, Georgia, hoping to transform it into a hub of film and fame. Her dream? A place for movie studios, glamour, and big business. But dreams cost money, and when a single movie deal collapsed, she was sued for $8.1 million. It forced her into bankruptcy. The plan unraveled. She lost millions, and Hollywood distanced itself. Endorsements vanished, and studios began calling her too risky. For years, she was barely seen on screen. Some admired her vision. Others mocked it as Hollywood ego gone wild. The twist? The town still stands, but locals say it never became what she promised. She eventually returned in films like LA Confidential, but never truly regained her A-list status. And just when it seemed no fall could be bigger, there was one man who didn't just lose millions, he lost $9 billion. Adnan Khashoggi once lived beyond imagination, with private jets, gold-plated, mansions, and a yacht longer than a football field. At his peak in the 1980s, he was worth over $10 billion, richer than royalty. He spent $250,000 a day on staff, parties, and luxury gifts. Even world leaders attended his events. But by the 1990s, it all collapsed. Tied to the Iran-Contra affair, his assets were frozen in 18 countries. He owed a staggering $9 billion, more than what some nations owed. He tried to rebuild his fortune, but never succeeded. Once the world's flashiest billionaire, he died nearly broke. His story stunned the public. A man who sold weapons to governments but couldn't defend himself from his own downfall. A twist? His iconic yacht was later sold to Donald Trump, then a Saudi prince. And if even billions can vanish like smoke, what does that say about how secure fame and fortune really are? No amount of money makes you truly safe. Not if you're blind to the cracks beneath you. These celebrities didn't just make bad choices. They stepped into legal traps, took ego-fueled risks, and ignored every warning sign. The real truth? Money doesn't fix your life. It just makes your flaws louder. They thought the wealth would last forever, but fortunes vanished overnight. From red carpets to courtrooms, from private jets to public shame. One of them even lost $9 billion. So now, ask yourself, if you woke up with $100 million tomorrow, would you protect it or lose it all? These aren't just celebrity stories. They're real warnings about how fast money, fame, and dreams can vanish. Even legends can fall hard. You can earn millions and still lose it all behind closed doors. So if you want more stories that pull back the curtain on fame, the money, the drama, the truth, then hit that subscribe button now and tell us in the comments, which story shocked you the most? And here's one more question. If success came fast and big, do you think you could handle it? Or would you lose it, just like they did?